3 years well spent. So, Royameadow is going into its 3rd year on YouTube, even though the group has been around for almost 11 years. Yeah, the group had originated, I think it was January 1 of 2003, even though a lot of people that originally used to work alongside me say it was January 2. It was January 1, don't deny it. So, this channel being on here for 3 years, I couldn't really say much, but I can admit that, I'm quite happy with the result, even though I've gotten some crap thrown at me here and there, whether it be on the channel or off the channel or any of my affiliates, or whether it be any of the good times. There are more good times than bad, Life has just been happy, I guess. And I can say that for I'm saying this not just for me, but on behalf of every single member of Royameadow that exists. There's like 100 of us. At least 100 of us main members. I'm a head administrator, but that just comes with being the creator, I guess. Meh. So what do we have in store for the next matter of years? More music, more commentary, more gaming, more interviews or whatever. Whatever comes our way. Let's just say that. Whatever comes our way, that's what happens. That's what happens on here. That's what happens out there. That's what happens on anywhere else we are. Or with anyone else we are with. But this is not just a happy birthday video, it's also an update video. So, after a month of Disney, what the heck was coming up next? Month of Sega II. I don't know if I ever talked about Month of Sega II after I finished World of Illusion. I don't think I did. But if you've been following me on Twitter for a long time, you probably already know that this was something that I had in mind a long time ago. First Month of Sega was back in June of 2012. Wrongfully got knocked out of the rest of my junior school year. And as a result of that, I ended up being able to finish Month of Sega much quicker than I thought I would. Good times, though. Really good times. Pardon the pause, I'm just trying to think right now. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, Month of Sega 2 will feature 4 titles, plus a little bonus episode here and there. So, 4 commentaries, and I'm still trying to get the basis of how to work this out, because I don't know if I want to start off with the bonus episode or if I want to start off with something different. But the way that I'll be doing this, I'll be having 4 titles going in the ABCBA route. So basically, Game 1 on Monday and Thursday, Game 2 on Tuesday and Friday, and Game C on Wednesday. It's better than doing ABC because somehow the pattern just doesn't fit right. And it may not be like the brain scratch method or any other method that's similar to the brain scratch method, but it works. Just works. So the 4 games you'll be seeing on here will be Calibri, which is a 32X game about a hummingbird. Just, flowing around areas, going to a random temple to kill an insect that is trying to destroy the world, which makes absolutely no sense. It's an obscure game about a hummingbird on an obscure console. It's an obscure commentary featuring Morgan Freeman. I swear, my voice of Morgan Freeman is not really perfect, but it's something. I can probably have a drink of coffee while just talking over. Did I record that game back in August? It's August or September, I don't remember. Why don't you go on a touch nights? credit for that goes to John and Super Gaming Brothers. That was from the Journey of Dreams commentary. What else? Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega Genesis. We've already talked over this game so many times. Why do I have to come back to it? I mean, the majority of Sega games that I have talked over on here are Sonic-based. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've done Game Ground, I've done Wings of War. But why go back to Sonic 1? We've already talked over it enough in the Sagehog commentary. But you know, I actually got a lot of backlash when we had the Sagehog commentary done the first time. So I thought, forget the Sagehog commentary. It's not worth the time. Truly not worth the time. So I thought, redo the commentary for the sake of redoing the commentary, make everybody happy. But the Sagehog commentary will still just be up for reference and for historical purposes. Kind of see how you can see the evolution of the channel. You might notice that there are some beautiful sidebars next to my artwork. And that comes with the package, you know. Starting to use Sony Vegas. It's actually a pretty nice editor, but the only problem with it is, you know, when you edit a video on Sony Vegas, especially if you've got a weak computer, we'll get to that when we get to Sony. I don't know, it's just awful. Because it takes 10 hours just to save a 10-minute video. That's not good. I'm going to be in need of getting, like, I don't know, probably one of those workstation computers. Maybe, like, one that's powerful, like the ones you see at the police station. 4 terabyte hard drive with, like, Intel Core i7. But I go hardcore. I love having the best specs. Even though it's going to cost about $50,000, it's still worth my time, right? And it'll be worth the time of everybody else. I'll buy a computer for everybody. Not just one for myself, but one for each and every single member. But I'm going off track, aren't I? Streets of Rage / Bare Knuckle. That'll be the third game. But, you know, I think I might do it. Streets of Rage, Calibri, Sonic the Hedgehog, and then Mortal Kombat. Now you might ask, why Mortal Kombat of all games? Well, of course, don't get me wrong, I've got Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection on the PlayStation 3. Problem, however, my old PlayStation 3 Slim model from 2009, November 24th, 2009, it didn't necessarily kick the bucket, but it's having a heating problem, so I can't use it at all. So, in place of it, I am using a PlayStation 3 from November 17th of 2006. You know, one of the original launch consoles with the 20 gigabyte hard disk. However, the screw that you use to take out the hard disk, it's broken. I can't even use it. So, unfortunately for that, I cannot replace my hard disk from the Slim model into this. So, I'm just pretty much left with all the problems that are going on here. So I decided, why not go to the Genesis version? It's the version I grew up with. It's the version that most people actually prefer in terms of gameplay. So, why the heck not, right? Got all the time in the world to do this. And again, I've got a bonus episode. You won't know what that bonus episode is, but you'll see it. You'll see it and you'll love it. You'll love it, especially if you love, what's the name? Come on, I know you know who it is. You know who it is. Hint. P. That's your hint. The letter P. You'll know exactly who it is. The letter P says it all. But I've been rambling on for a bit much, going into the 10-minute mark. You know, I gotta keep remembering that I'm uploading this regularly and not via, any console or whatever. Because I keep thinking that I have a 10-minute time limit. I don't know why I think I have a 10-minute time limit. But as far as I'm aware, we can go as far as we want. We can go for days among days of content. And we'll be happy with that. Excuse me. This ginger ale's coming up from last year. Wait, last year? Since when that's a good question. Since when can a person have a year's worth of ginger ale in their belly? That's impossible. It's impossible unless if their, eccrine glands don't work the way that they're supposed to. And, something else involving their stomach having trouble. Also, never get your stomach stapled. It looks awful. It looks awful the more you age. It might look good for the first 15 years, but like after 60, maybe 90 years, it's not going to look good. It won't look good. It won't look good at all. Why am I even talking over getting the stomach stapling? That deserves to be put in a regular commentary of another game. Especially when you don't have anything to talk about. And The Price is Right is on, so I guess I'll watch that. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you when... Oh, wait a minute. I can't leave without saying what we're doing for December. Yeah, we're just going to have a big old marathon of Nintendo and PSX titles. Whatever they be, it'll be up to me and up to me alone, because I don't know who'll be tossing the ropes around here. So, let's see, Month of Sega II, episodes alive, December marathon. It's got my work cut out for me, but I've already got stuff done. I won't have to worry about work for the rest of the year. After this, I'm just going to start hanging out with friends again. You might not hear from me until January. So, good day, everybody.